Okay. I was like, I got a new laptop, so I'm trying to figure out if it's actually recording or not. So, this is my first video back in a long time. I think the last time I did a video was months ago. But I just kind of wanted to touch on some things um, because I really haven't been posting too much to the site. So, I was kind of hoping to, bring up something today. And um, it's about like finding happiness in yourself. And that's what a lot of times, whenever you have depression, anxiety, you look to others to make you happy. And you think that that's kind of their job. Like, you place that heavy burden on people. Like, I need to be with somebody because I'm not happy by myself. Or, I need to spend time with friends because I'm not content with being by myself. And as much as it is good to spend time with friends and family, it's also really good to have time by yourself and be content with being able to have that time by yourself. And some people just aren't very good at being alone, because for some reason they don't really, they're not content with themselves or, for some sort of reason. And I always feel bad because in my past, with a lot of things, I always placed a heavy burden on my partners because I always look to them for my happiness. If they were upset, I would pick up on that because I am a sensitive. I can kind of tell when something's going on. So if somebody else is upset, then I pick up on that, and that I kind of take that on. It makes me upset. So, and then whenever I'd be having a bad day, instead of finding ways to, cope with it on my own or de-stress in my own way. Like, some people go to the gym, some people read, some people sing, some people dance, some people go for a drive. Um, I just really didn't know how to de-stress and how to handle things. So it would just really get me down, and I would go home to my significant other, and I would just kind of expect them to make me happy, and that's not fair. And that's really my fault in a lot of things. It's just I'm for the longest time I'm not happy, and it's nobody else's fault except for my own. There's a reason inside of me why I'm not happy, and I have to figure that out. It's not anybody else's fault. I can't push the blame on anybody else, but it's just I've chosen to not bring anybody down, and I'm trying to figure things out in my own life. That way, one day I can be happy and be like, you know what? I'm happy with myself. And regardless of if, my friends are upset, or regardless of if a stranger's upset, that's going to be my goal, to get to the point where I'm not going to let it bother me. I'll be there for support, but I'm not going to, it's not going to bother me internally to the point where I'm like, oh, well, they're upset. So now I'm upset too. So, um, I go to therapy. It's been a while since I actually went to therapy. Caught up in some financial stuff, so it's kind of a little iffy right now. I definitely am trying to get to go back because there's nothing wrong with therapy. And a lot of people think that there's like a major stigma against therapy. Like, you go to therapy, there's something wrong with you. And I've been told before, it's like tuning your car or getting an oil change, for your car. It's like you do daily maintenance to kind of keep up. That way, it, you know, it runs better. So that's just kind of what therapy does for our lives. It helps us run a lot better. And, it's very healthy to be able to go to somebody that doesn't really know what's going on in your life, or it's not really biased. Um, so they can kind of give you insight, from a non-biased perspective. And it's just like it's wonderful. And the therapist that I have, her name is Cheryl Hoover. I don't know if I can really say that or not, but it could be like 50 million Cheryl Hoovers. But she's my therapist, and I love her very much. Um, she supports me with whatever decisions that I choose. but her and I really worked a lot over the year, and she really helped me with a lot of struggles. But some of the books that she offered to me, well, she told me about Melody Beattie. This is one of them. I know it's kind of backwards, but it's Codependent No More. It's just kind of like talking about like how to find happiness within yourself. Um, so that's something that I'm getting back into. Also, there's a book called The Language of Letting Go. So it's just, trying to be happy on your own, finding your own happiness. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have somebody always there for you, and if people are there and they make you smile, then that's terrific. But you shouldn't depend on other people to, provide your own happiness. So this is just kind of a quick um, a quick follow up, which is just like what's going on right now. Um, I don't know if any of you have trouble with, feeling like you depend on other people for your happiness, or if you have ways that help you out that maybe you'd like to share. But I'm really trying to figure out, what I can do to make me happy. And, for those of you that are struggling with trying to make yourself happy and finding happiness within inside yourself, whether it be, insecurities, or, if you just have not don't have like a good self-esteem, maybe a bad family life, or, you're stuck in a bad relationship. Um, so it's just, there's a lot of different circumstances, and, I'll admit, like, I put my relationships through hell with my depression, and I wish that I didn't have it, because I see what I put people through, and it breaks my heart inside, because I wish that I could just be happy, and, if I had a bad day, I'd be pissed and stuff like that, but eventually I'd get over it. But it's just, I really take it to heart, like whenever I get home from work, if somebody was mean to me that night, it's just like I take it personally, like I think something's wrong with me. And it really hurts, and it really, affects my confidence and my being insecure and everything like that. And it's not fair. So I really need to work on things. And I I really feel bad for the people that I put through hell, and that I wasn't there for because of my own stuff. So, yeah. So, if you have any questions or anything, or would like to talk about it, or if you have any more questions about these books, if you'd like to know the name, I have the one, I don't know where the other one is. So, if you're interested, let me know. But the Codependent No More is just kind of, it has like stories, um, just like other people's stories, some advice. The language of letting go, that is like a daily reading, so it's kind of cool. You start from like the first day of the year and you kind of go through it. But I mean, you can start anytime and then just go for a whole year. Like there's a page for each day, so it's kind of something that you can kind of keep up with, and it's like daily inspiration and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good. It kind of helps you with stuff and keeps you positive. So wow, this video is going really long. So I didn't know I was talking for almost 10 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope this is helpful. Comment, like, message me. I miss you guys. I miss hearing from you. So I'm hoping that you didn't think I fell off the face of the planet. So message me if you need anything. And yeah, let's get through this together, one step at a time. Okay, see you guys.